28th September 1925. The RSS is one of many organizations that were formed during the freedom struggle. The founding father of RSS, K.B. Hedgewar, was a doctor by profession, but he took part actively in the freedom struggle along with the Congress and other freedom fighters. Hedgewar was arrested for staging protests against the British government. Upon his release, he became disgusted with what he believed was the appeasement of the minority by the Congress. Hedgewar believed that the soft corner of the Congress for the minority would result in communalism after India attained independence. On the auspicious day of Vijay Dashmi, with the intention of uniting Indians and to awaken the spirit of patriotism, discipline and bravery, Dr. Hedgewar founded the Sangh, which was later named Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. The founder members were Dr. B.S. Monje, Bapuji Soni, Gatateji, Dr. Paranchpe, along with Hedgewar. The group is said to have drawn its inspiration from European right-wing groups during World War II. Dr. Hedgewar had learnt the techniques of fighting from secret revolutionary organizations like the Anushilan Samiti and Jugantar in Bengal. After forming the RSS, he wanted the members to undergo such training regimes to be strong, to protect themselves and others. Dr. G, as Hedgewar is fondly called by the RSS Karyakartas, was an exceptional organizer. After the initial inception of RSS at Nagpur, it was time for expansion. Hedgewar evolved a unique technique which was simple and inexpensive to enroll more and more members into the Sangh. He selected a group of young boys who would assemble in an open field every day for 1 hour. During that time, in addition to playing national games, he began to inculcate in them a sense of patriotism, unity, discipline and selflessness. The Karyakartas sang patriotic songs and narrated stories of patriots. Hedgewar and the founding members of the Sangh appealed to the youth to spare 1 hour a day for the nation by attending the shakas. They visualized that the 1 hour participation in the shaka would ultimately transform the youth to devote greater time and energy in the service of the nation. After grooming Swayamsevaks at the RSS base in Nagpur, it was time for a nationwide expansion. Dr. Hedgewar travelled extensively throughout the country, recruiting and developing good Swayamsevaks. He advised and encouraged Swayamsevaks to undertake higher education and for that purpose to go to different places in the country. Swayamsevaks believed higher educational attainment by Karyakartas would confer better suitability and capacities to spread the work of the RSS throughout the country. Within months of the initial inception, RSS became an organization with several shakas or branches around India with thousands of dedicated Swayamsevaks. But interestingly, Hedgewar kept the organization away from having any direct affiliation to any of the political organizations other than to fight British rule. Upliftment of society, Hindutva, and the freedom struggle were top priorities. Hedgewar and his team of volunteers even took part in the Indian National Congress-led movements against the British rule. As the number of Swayamsevaks increased by the day, the Congress felt threatened by the RSS. Mahatma Gandhi, the Congress Party and the RSS, along with several freedom fighters, fought shoulder to shoulder against British Raj. But the only point of difference was the RSS ideology for the minority. The RSS emphatically rejected Gandhiji's willingness to cooperate with Muslims in the anti-British struggle. 1934. The Congress Party was emerging as an influential political party before independence, and for a bigger mass appeal, it was largely interested in portraying a secular stance with a growing number of Swayamsevaks in the RSS. Finally, the Congress passed a resolution prohibiting its members from joining organizations based on religion like RSS, Hindu Mahasabha, or even the Muslim League. The RSS was thriving during the freedom struggle. Hedgewar had successfully made the RSS to become an intimidating force to reckon with. It was time for Hedgewar to look for a successor. He was deeply impressed by Golwalkar, a Karyakarta, and seeing him as a potential successor, he persuaded him to take a more active role in the sangh. But interestingly, unlike Hedgewar, Golwalkar had a greater spiritual inclination from the early days. Golwalkar rose rapidly in the organization and was appointed as a Sarkaryava, the General Secretary of the Sangh, in 1939. RSS under Golwalkar saw a serious regime change. Within the RSS, Madhav Sadashiv Golwalkar, the supreme leader of the RSS after Hedgewar, drew inspiration from Adolf Hitler's ideology of race purity, and during World War II, leaders of the RSS were open admirers of Adolf Hitler. Eventually, the paramilitary division of the RSS became a threat even to the British government. Golwalkar did not want to give the British any excuse to ban the thriving RSS. When the British government banned military drills and use of uniforms in non-official organizations, Golwalkar smartly terminated the RSS military department but kept the RSS as a growing outfit. Soon, RSS members became strong leaders of the Indian struggle along with other freedom fighters. The ideologies differed, but the RSS, the Congress, and other freedom fighters worked together to finally drive the British out of India. Post-independence, India witnessed the world's biggest mass immigration in history. After independence, India was divided into two parts, Bharat and Pakistan. The RSS played an important role in aiding the migration after the partition. Several leaders of the RSS actively participated in the partition. One such leader was Nathuram Godse. The role of the high-spirited and self-sacrificing boys was taken note of. RSS started to be known as a selfless organization, working for the welfare of the common man. But what transpired just months after independence changed the RSS image forever. An active member of the RSS resented what he considered was Gandhi's partiality to India's Muslims. Nathuram Godse, a former RSS activist, plotted the assassination with Narayan Apte and 6 others. Following Gandhi's assassination in 1948 by a former member of the RSS, Nathuram Godse, many prominent leaders of the RSS were arrested, and RSS as an organization was banned on 4th February 1948.